Insomnia is a curse like any other curse. It keeps you from entering that soft, blessed, slumbering place, holding you captive in a night world, until your mind starts to feed on itself.
Hi, cuz.
You died 3 weeks ago.
I know. I'm a ghost.
In my tub?
Oh, not like a hot bath after a long journey.
I got cursed to death, and now I'm in the undead. Boy, I gotta tell you, it's a really unpleasant place. It's hot, it's dirty, and it's full of bugs.
Am I dreaming this?
Supposed to give you a warning.
What?
Whatever you do, never
Never go to Istanbul!
Istanbul, Turkey,
North Carolina.
and then?
And then I wake up for real and stay awake for the rest of the night. 2 weeks of not sleeping when I think I'm not sleeping, but I'm really sleeping. It's killing me.
You think it's killing you?
Is that possible?
You think it's possible?
How the hell would I know what's possible?
Good. Very good. Now, what do you know about Istanbul?
Nothing.
And your cousin?
Horrible person. Big bully. As a child, he would torture me. I haven't seen him for 8 or 9 years since my mother's funeral. He supposedly died in some kind of water accident.
Good. Very good.
So, Doc, can you help me sleep?
And of course, you have a misplaced subeatable attachment to your deceased cousin. It's clear the hostility you feel towards your father is transferred to your cousin, who is conveniently and recently dead.
Oh. What do I do?
If you can, visit this town, Istanbul.
Might be a good idea. Convince your unconscious that your cousin is truly dead. Visit his grave. Indulge in childhood memories. Pay your respects. Then, when you return, we'll increase your sessions to 3 times a week and get at the real underlying problem.
Which is?
Your mother, of course.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, now Constantinople. Been a long time gone, Constantinople, now it's Turkish delight on a moonlit night. Every gal in Constantinople lives in Istanbul, now Constantinople. So if you've a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. So take me back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone, Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks.
Hello? I wonder if you can help me. My name is Alex Gage. I'm looking for information on a cousin of mine who passed away a few weeks ago.
You'll have to talk to the sheriff. Take a seat, please.
I probably don't pay much, but enough for a little respect and courtesy. We're talking about a very simple question. Is he dead or not dead?
I'm willing to say he's dead, but just not dead.
How many deads are there?
Actually, 3 or 4.
So he's not really dead, just kind of.
If kind of dead is not legally dead, then I'm willing to concede the point.
Well, how long does it take before this kind of dead becomes dead?
7 years. And who the hell are you?
I'm Alex Gage. I'm looking for information on my cousin Ross Gage. He died a few weeks ago.
What, I look like a goddamn parrot? Do you see any green feathers? Read my goddamn beak. Ross Gage ain't dead.
Excuse me. He's alive?
Missing. He's a missing person. You can't be dead if we don't got no dead body. All you can be is a missing person.
Well, have the authorities looked for him?
Sir, I am the authorities.
Excuse me. Have you looked?
I wouldn't waste my time. 2 weeks from now's the time to be looking.
Why is that?
It's when they dredge a harbor.
No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone, Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul.
Yes!
The alley's closed.
I'm sorry, the door was open and I just...
Then we better close it.
I was hoping to ask you some questions about Ross Gage, if you don't mind.
What's it to you?
A good night's sleep. I'm his cousin, Alex Gage.
Lillian Blackman. Ross talked about you.
Oh, kindly?
Ross? Never.
The sheriff mentioned that you and him were intimate.
You were very polite. Yes, we intimated. Frequently.
I'm just trying to understand what's what. I've never considered dead an ambiguous term.
You never been to Istanbul. One night, Ross goes out to get a pint of more common fudge. Never comes back. Considering the company he kept, no one was very surprised.
But his body...
Well, it'll probably drift ashore by the end of the week. I wouldn't worry, our town's not without its traditions.
Was somebody after him? Did somebody want to kill him?
Oh, quite a few. Ross always had trouble making friends.
See the tall guy, green tie, and at the bar? Tom McKay runs the union down at the brewery. Ross used to do work for him.
What sort of work?
Enforcement. He and Tom had a falling out a few months back. Money problems. He has this thing for me. Oh, look, he's staring right at us. Oh, there's another one. Another bad guy.
Look, Lillian, I'm sure these guys are the scum of the earth. Why this great certainty that Ross is dead? Maybe he's in Vegas betting his last dollar on Keno.
Right. And left his car, his money, his clothes, and his girl behind.
She had a point. No one would leave her behind.
Somebody kill that son of a bitch.
Kill the crow! 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 Kill the crow!
Ready? I don't want to see no fried crow on that special tonight.
Charming place. I'm not putting you out.
Not at all. I like company.
Well, it's sort of a lonely place.
Been in my family 4 generations. I would sell if I could. The land's worth something. This damn woman from the Stark Society decided the house is an historic building. I can't touch it. But you never can tell. One of these days, it might accidentally burn to the ground.
Good chef might do as well.
Oh. If I ever save enough money, I'm gonna get as far away from this town as I can and buy myself a bug-free condominium. Only money can buy clean. I'm a big believer in drywall. Too many memories in this old plaster. Too many ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yeah. Do you believe in ghosts?
Not since Casper.
My Aunt Katrina wouldn't like that sort of talk. She was born deformed. Without legs or tongue. She was sewn in this very room when late one night the devil came. She tried to climb the stairs but failed. The devil moved slowly toward her and wrapped his hands around her neck. She turned red, then blue, and finally black before she died. by the old oak tree. When the nights are very still, you can hear her dragging her useless stumps up the stairs.
Jesus. Sorry.
It's just the wind rising off the swamp. Does it every night around this time.
What I can't understand is what a girl like you is doing with Ross. He was like having Attila the Hun as a relative.
I have my perverse side. I also have my traditional side. I like flowers and romance. Roses and ice.
Good night, Miss Blattman.
Good night, Mr. Gage.
Hello.
Hi.
I'd like some roses, please.
Oh, sorry. All we have are lilies.
That's it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, lilies then. What's this about?
Oh, in the early days, Frogmore County was visited by a plague of frogs, fomented by a coven of witches. God took pity on us and sent the crows to disperse the evil.
There do seem to be a lot of crows around.
Corvus-I Corvum, they come here every year at this time. At next Sunday, we'll have a little parade down Main Street to celebrate their return. Many people, however, would rather shoot them than celebrate them.
Why is that?
Because they're mean.
The crows?
The people.
Lillian? 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 Lillian?
I know your cousin.
What the hell's going on here?
And I don't like him.
That's fine with me. I couldn't agree with you more. I didn't like him either.
He stole some money from me. 20,000. I want it back.
A completely understandable position, but I haven't seen my cousin in... I certainly don't have your money. No, wait, stop!
I grew up real poor. What really got me going as a kid was this TV show, Bowling for Dollars. Every chance I got, I would bowl, dreaming I was on the show. But dreaming don't get you rich. So eventually I stopped playing. Over time, My game deteriorated. This story should give you two things to consider. One, my enduring concern for money. Two, my lousy bowling.
I have no idea where Ross is. I'm only down here because I couldn't sleep. I have nightmares about Ross. Dad, I don't have any idea where he could be.
You smell that? Jesus H. Christ! It's a goddamn conspiracy of dogs.
If you say so.
They said all be shot.
Shoot them all!
Oh, completely jinxed.
I hate when that happens.
You don't want me to ever hear you knew where your scumbag cousin was. You understand?
No, sir. Absolutely.
And stay away from Miss Blattman. I don't want to see you take advantage. She being in such a weakened state of mourning and all.
Ribbit. Oh, me. Oh, my. I'm feeling, I don't know, disconnected. Could you give me a hand, cuz?
What have I done in my life to deserve a dream like this?
I warned you not to come here, didn't I?
Oh, how could you warn me? You're nothing but a free-floating piece of edible.
Edible? Do I look edible to you?
I'm going to close my eyes and count to 3. When I open them, I want you to have disappeared. 1 hippopotamus, 2 hippopotamus, 3 hippopotamus. Punch! Can I even get some sleep when I'm knocked unconscious? Do you see these shadows? Have you no heart?
Well, I'm traveling light.
What do you want from me?
I need a small favor.
What?
I need you to kill Lillian. She's a witch.
A witch?
Yeah, you know. Boil, boil, toil, and trouble. That kind of thing.
Come on, Ross, I don't even believe in ghosts. Now I have to believe in witches?
It's the truth, Alex.
Did she kill you?
Not exactly. She kind of cursed me to death.
Why?
I was banging some other chick, I guess you found out.
Drag.
Tell me about it. But now the only way to lift the curse and get out of the undead is to kill Lillian. You still don't believe me, I can tell.
Ross, you've been a pathological liar all your life. Why should I believe you now just because you're dead?
Because dead men don't tell tales. It's kind of a code that we have.
Oh, sorry.
Look, Alex, I thought you might want to lend me a hand. Being that I'm your closest living, well, your closest relative. We're talking family here. Remember how close we were as kids, huh? Remember Havenbrook? Remember all those funny little houses?
I remember.
2 hippopotamus, 3 hippopotamus, 4 hippopotamus, 5 hippopotamus, 6 hippopotamus, 7 hippopotamus, 8 hippopotamus, 9 hippopotamus.
Are you all right? Maybe you should consider getting out of town for a while.
Thanks.
It might be better for your health.
I came for my health.
To Istanbul?
Peace of mind.
As you can see, McKay generally operates on a more physical level, like a virus.
He had nice things to say about you, too.
Well, you know how it is. If a woman is pretty and independent, certain men lose their balance.
Did Ross?
I guess.
I dreamt he was a ghost. He accused you of being a witch.
How'd he know my little secret?
Said you cursed him to death.
Well, what romance don't have its little problems?
No, he seemed to think there was a little more acrimony than usual.
Voodoo, I do, voodoo. Does it look like you?
Lacks charisma. Ow. Damn.
How about now?
It's not a fair representation. I'm not neutered.
No, you're not. E pluribus unum, 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 e pluribus unum. Morning.
Morning.
I'm off to work. Here. Here's a little something I give all my lovers, so they don't forget me while I'm gone.
Yeah. Wow.
God damn it. Look at that. That bitch never did that with me. Look at that.
No.
You're supposed to kill the bitch, not screw her.
We didn't screw. We made love.
We didn't screw. We made love. You're such a goddamn putz. You wouldn't know the difference between wet and your wick and love. That goddamn whore is gonna eat you up.
Don't call her that.
What?
A whore? Whore? Witch? Whore? Witch? Whore? Get out of my head! Take it easy, cuz. You're gonna bust something. All that banging on your noggin's gonna cause some kind of brain damage.
Go away. I'm not gonna kill anybody for you.
Oh, cuz. Cuz. It's not just for me. Remember that girl I was gonna run away with? Sally Rowe? She's cursed also.
Yeah, well, give Sally my condolences.
Look, cuz. The curse of Frogmore is nothing to sneeze at. Completely predictable pattern. 1, the wrath of the feces. All of a sudden, you find yourself stepping in dog shit and having bird shit on your head.
Right.
2, the wrath of the innocent. Constantly being attacked by small children and animals. And finally, death by water or fire.
Uh-huh.
And here's something else that you should think about. Just a little something for you to mull over. If she can do it to us, she can do it to you.
I hate to break it to you, cuz, but I think she likes me.
Oh, grow up. She's playing you like a trout. You think she's gonna let you live for 1.5 million bucks?
What are you talking about?
My insurance policy. The union gave me a chunk of the rock. And you and Lillian? Co-beneficiaries.
So, you think that Lillian is keeping me close and happy in order to curse me to death and thereby collect all the insurance money?
Yeah.
Even though you may not be legally dead for another 7 years.
Look, cuz, it's no fun in the undead. It's so unbearably lonely.
Then give me proof she's a witch. Irrefutable proof.
I'm the proof, dickhead. When's the last time you talked to a spirit?
For all I know, you're just a piece of bad cheese rotting in my belly.
Well, I'm just gonna have to ask you real nice-like. I'm gonna have to make it very clear that if you ever want to sleep again, you'll take my advice and you'll pick up a very heavy, blunt instrument and you will rattle the bitch's brain.
Go to hell. You can find it.
That hurts me so bad when you say that, Ross. Hurts me, kills me. Got a present for you, though. A nice little worm. A little worm. You want to eat it, cuz? Come on, tastes great.
You sick fuck.
Coward!
A cursed man will eventually find his tongue the color of soot. Right. Alex, get serious. Sally Rowe.
Miss Sally Rowe?
Yes. I really love that boy. Ross could make me laugh like nobody's business. Now, it wasn't just the way he said things, it was the way he looked. All beady-eyed and all. Did you know that he could wiggle both his ears? Mm-hmm. Just like that animal. What's his name? What's his name?
Dumbo?
Dumbo. Just like Dumbo. I even considered running away with him. How foolishly romantic. Well, leaving my friends, my ex-husband, my work. I am vice president of the Frogmore County Historical Preservation Society, you know. We save important historical sites that might otherwise be destroyed by foolish greed. Cannoli?
No, thank you. Sally, have you noticed anything weird since Ross's disappearance?
What do you mean?
Oh, the usual stuff. Depression, bad luck, strange dreams, apparitions, the feeling like you've been cursed. I need to know. Please, I'm almost ready to believe anything.
I can't.
Yes? Go on.
Pooped.
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 Pooped! Taking a dump! I haven't had one in 2 damn months! I am pregnant with waste! 2 months! If that is not curse, I don't know what is! It's that woman. She's done this to me. She hates me for loving Ross. She hates me for registering her house as a historic site.
You think Lillian is evil?
She's plague.
You think Lillian's the reason?
Black, filthy, evil scum.
Wait a minute. You think Lillian is the reason for your condition?
Yes. You don't believe me, do you?
On the contrary, I'm sure you're full of it.
I have a confession. I don't have the best track record with men.
How's that?
I think I scare them.
All those big boys?
Mm-hmm. Big and mean. And sooner or later, terrified.
What do you do to them?
Love a little too hard. Move a little too fast. We're moving pretty fast.
I'm built for speed.
It's a good twist. You scare me.
Me?
I'm not used to nice. Confuses me.
Shall I beat you?
Not tonight.
Darling, I'm mad for you. Scared you pretty good, didn't I? You know something? I think I'm getting the hang of this ghost shit.
Why are you torturing me? What did I ever do to you?
It's not what you did, cuz. It's what you could do.
Ross, this is the latter part of the 20th century. We men have been liberated. We no longer have to believe that every woman is an evil witch bent on our destruction. Paranoid misogyny is just plain out of fashion.
It's falling on deaf ears, cuz. This one's a witch.
Yeah, right. She's boiling potions to keep Sally Rowe from farting.
Hey, that's no laughing matter. Remember Mount St. Helen? If that was Sally, we'd all be living in a sewer by now.
1 hippopotamus, 2 hippopotamus, 3 hippopotamus.
There's a lot of other things.
5 hippopotamus.
She can't
6
cry.
Hippopotamus, 7. Cry?
Yeah, cry. Witches can't shed tears. It's a well-known fact, you putz.
You want me to kill someone because they don't cry?
Look, Alex, it's just the tip of the evil iceberg. Look, it all started with the worst run of luck I'd ever had. Everything went bad. If there was shit, I'd step in it. If there was a dog, it would bite me. To shave myself in the morning, I had to run the risk of cutting my own throat. My life was miserable. I couldn't take it. So I decided that I'd dump Lillian, grab Sally, and leave town, but not before I made that scumbag McKay pay what he owed me. So I broke into his office, you know, to make a little withdrawal. And it was what I found in that safe. It was my own undoing. Can you believe it? Not only was she screwing behind my back, but she was screwing that sleaze McKay. She was screwing my boss.
What did you care? You were getting ready to run off with Sally Rowe.
That's not the point. We're talking issues of morality here. She was cheating on me. Made me look like a goddamn fool with my pants down around my ankles. But then it came to me, like in a flash of brilliant light. I knew it was her. She was the one who was responsible for all my misery. She was the one who was causing all the bad luck. It was all her fault. So I decided to do the only reasonable thing and kill the scraggly-ass bitch. God damn it.
Is that you, Ross? Hi, honey. What's the matter? You look a little peevish.
That could have been it. I could have walked away and never looked back. But the thought of that bitch having the last word, no way. So I threw my body up against that door.
Oops.
Lillian? Anybody?
Couldn't sleep either.
No.
Drank?
I want to take you back to New York with me.
Leave Istanbul?
Why not? There's plenty of bowling alleys in New York.
Not a very compelling reason.
I love you, Lily.
No one's ever said that before, meant it.
I mean it.
Come on! Oh, hey! Oh! No, 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 no! Leave me alone! Well, it's like you just moved right in here, huh? Snug and smug as bugs in a rug. I tried to warn you. Sex is dangerous.
I'll keep it in mind.
You do that. 'Cause that woman ain't just tending her garden.
Look, McKay, I don't know where Ross is. If you want him, you find him.
It's more like he found me. Why? Lousy witch! That's why I oughta...
I don't know what you've been dreaming or what voices you've heard, but if you come anywhere near Lillian, I'm gonna kill you.
And what if you're wrong? Just what if you're wrong about her? Holy shit. I'm not having a good day. Get away! Oh, off me! Oh,
What's up?
No sigh, no sob. Not a goddamn tear.
When's that?
Not sad. Look at this. It was the saddest story ever told.
I was a fool to follow him to Siberia. For what? Love?
He only had a month to live.
A month too long.
It's normal to cry at sad movies. It's human.
What's the big deal? You gonna get mad 'cause I didn't like a movie?
I'm not dreaming or anything, am I? I mean, we have something here. I mean, something special.
I think so.
I admit I'm on edge. I've had very little or no sleep for weeks, coupled by some very real and very disturbing nightmares. But I have to tell you, I have a problem. Lillian, I have a problem. A problem that we should, like rational human beings, err and try to work through.
What?
Let's just hit this straight on. Are you a witch?
What are you talking about?
Witchdom, the worker of dark powers, the curser of men.
Are you crazy? I'm a Methodist.
The way I see it, the greatest fear about love is one, the person is not who you think she is, and two, opening yourself up to a world of pain. It's a scale, trust and doubt. And what I'm having is a basic balance problem. I need more trust.
If you don't like me, just say it right out.
If all I did was like you, there wouldn't be a problem.
Well, you sure got a funny way of showing it.
Witches have always been a problem in Frogmore County. Worse than mice and thick as fleas till my great-grandfather got a hold of them. He was known for quite a while as the Chestnut Warrior for all the heathens he roasted on the open fire. Isn't that right, Phil? You know, you shouldn't think of witches as being broomstick hoppers with pointy hats. They're just very much like anybody else. But they have the special possibility of making people crazy or sick.
I'm cursed.
Oh, probably nothing serious. Blattman, you say?
Yes, Lillian.
Oh, it could be. It's an old family. Yeah, here we are. Henrietta Blattman, accused of using dark powers to work a prestidigitatory illusion so that the male organ appeared to be removed and separated from the bodies of 5 good and honest men of Frogmore.
Was she burnt?
No, plea bargain. The return of said organs for the lesser charge of unladylike conduct. You know, I remember a Katrina Blattman growing up. Strange woman. She was born without feet. She used to go down to the shoe store and ask to try on high-heeled pumps.
But how do I know? How do you tell? I tried tears.
A better way would be to throw her in the river. And if she sinks and drowns, then you know she's innocent.
See, that just doesn't sound practical to me.
Well, there's faith in the Almighty to point to the source of evil.
Too risky. Look, I've fallen hard for her and it's tearing me up inside. I've got to know.
The Malleus Maleficarum.
What?
That's Latin for the witch's hammer. Its history is dim, but ancient. Legend has it that it was forged by Pippin the Short to test his concubine, Fredegonde.
What does it do?
You place it on the belly of a witch, and it glows red hot, searing a holy sign across her womb.
And
How do I know it works?
If you're going to have faith in curses and witches, I don't see this as such a great leap.
Good point. I'll take it.
That'll be $1,250.25.
You take Visa?
Pip in the short. Thought I was gonna piss in my pants. Pip in the short? Who the hell is Pip in the short?
I don't know. One of Santa's elves, I guess.
I didn't think you were coming back. I understand what you were talking about. I'll not be very good at romances either. They scared me too. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Alex, you scared me. You couldn't sleep, honey? You look kind of strange. What are you doing? What are you doing? God, get up! Get up!
So you're not a witch. You're just an everyday, ordinary, run-of-the-mill murderess.
What are you talking about? It's gibberish!
It's over, Lillian. I found Ross's body. It wasn't in the bay. It wasn't by the side of the road. It was in the tomatoes. Ross's goddamn plant fertilizer! There's nowhere to run. You're gonna enjoy jail, Lillian. No more dirty old plaster walls filled with ghosts, just a nice, clean little cell. Jesus. You're gonna kill me too? Don't you like our family?
I knew it'd be like this. I knew no one would understand. It's not the way it looks. It's not what you think.
I have an open mind. Put the gun down.
I loved you, Alex.
No! Bad aim. You fainted.
Oh, God, what a loser.
Well, it's not the kind of thing you want to win at.
No police?
I didn't call them. I was impressed by your sincerity.
Oh, Alex. I wanted to tell you from the beginning. I just didn't know how.
Tell me now.
One night, Ross came home and went crazy. Something in him just snapped. Walked right in and started beating the shit out of me. No reason at all. He almost strangled me on the stairs. I had to lock myself in the upstairs bathroom.
Open the door! Open the goddamn door! Open the door!
Stay back, Ross. Stay back. Stop! I said stop!
Okay.
I'm warning you. Don't you take another step.
Witches burn in hell.
Ross?
Death by water. He calls a tub falling on him death by water.
It's really not funny.
Yes, it is.
He died.
And he's still an asshole.
Why didn't you call the police?
I panicked.
Why? It was an accident.
That's easy to say now, but back then I was holding a gun and Ross was dead. That's third-degree murder at best.
You wouldn't have gone to jail.
Well, I wasn't so sure. It seemed best to play safe, so I buried him.
What did McKay want tonight?
Somehow he found out where Ross was buried, and he wanted a deal.
What sort of deal?
Sexual. I'll go to the police and confess everything.
They may not be too sympathetic at this late day.
There's nothing else to do.
Life is good. Life is very, very good. God, life is fantastic. Oh, God. You got me. I say, once we get settled in New York, we take that Caribbean cruise.
That wouldn't be wise.
Why not?
You should keep clear of water.
The curse.
I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
I promise to only take showers and never play with matches.
It might be best if you head up to New York without me. I'll leave tomorrow. There are things I need to do to the house.
Close it up.
Mm-hmm. And burn it down.
Excuse me?
Honey, without the house, we can sell the land off to developers.
Honey, that's arson.
Uh-huh. I was thinking of the accidental kind.
There is no accidental kind.
Around here, they call it Frogmore Fire.
Lillian, I'm an art director, not a career criminal.
I don't need your help. It's really no big deal.
It is if you have a sense of morality.
Ha! A curious attitude for a guy who just threw his cousin in the drink.
You're joking.
Of course I'm joking.
Howdy.
Ma'am?
Sheriff.
What can we do for you?
Just got word over the radio that a body's been dragged from the bay.
Ross?
I assume. We'll need identification. Seeing the two of you together, one could get the wrong impression.
And what sort of impression is that?
Something dark. Something sinister.
Oh, please. I didn't even meet Lillian until after Ross was dead.
I suppose. Just all that money.
What money?
When co-beneficiaries cohabitate, one can get the impression of conspiracy.
No one told me about any insurance.
I would have thought Miss Blackman might have mentioned it.
No.
Congratulations, then. Through that door there. Ask for Joe.
You're not coming?
I can't handle the smell. Stop by my office on your way out.
He's been in the water a day or two. No ID. Ready?
How?
Drowning, asphyxiation. There was a tomato halfway down his throat. Maybe poison.
Poison?
His tongue is jet black.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if you're gonna be sick, there's a bathroom down the hall.
I'm not asleep.
No. Concussion.
Concussion?
No, you're hysterical.
I'm not hysterical!
I told you before, cuz. Keep hitting yourself on the head like that. Brain damage city.
Is this hell?
I need to think. I just need to think a minute.
Come on, Alex. Isn't it obvious by now? She's a witch. And you are a cursed geek.
I shouldn't be here. I gave the UNICEF.
Did you die?
I don't think I like you.
How did you die?
Now wait. I don't have to talk. I don't know you.
How you died!
I kind of remember water.
What about Lillian?
I kind of remember her pushing me in the water.
That's it.
That's enough. I don't swim.
Oh, relax, cuz. There are worse things than being cursed into the undead. After all, you'll be with friends.
No.
Then you better take my advice. Stay away from deep water or barbecues. Right?
I guess.
How long have I got?
Till the witching hour. That leaves little time to do what's right. You're gonna stand tall, do what comes naturally to the male race. Domination, aggression, extermination.
You mean murder?
I mean self-defense.
Hey, what about me?
Just sit tight, try not to fade.
Fade? Well, what do you mean fade?
Look, cuz, just because I'm a huge, swaggering asshole doesn't mean that I don't have any feelings. I know what a hard call this is for you. I know how much you'll like, maybe even love Lillian. your decision. I mean, the last thing I want to do is color any choice that you have to make, but I want you to remember one thing. If you don't kill Lillian, I'm gonna make you eat rats and worms for the rest of eternity. I'm gonna make you sorry you were ever born, least of all died.
I guess I'm gonna have to kill her.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Now repeat after me. Kill the witch. Come on. Kill the witch. Come on.
Kill the witch. Kill the witch.
Come on, man! Put your soul into it! Kill the witch! Kill the witch! Kill the witch!
Kill the witch.
Kill the witch!
Kill the witch.
That's it! Let's go! Kill the witch! 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 Kill the witch!
my leg! Help! Please!
Tell me.
What?
Tell me you're a witch.
Okay, I'm a witch! I thought you loved me.
And look what I got in return.
You got me!
I got cursed, Lillian. I also got cursed!
Well, initially I may have had some doubts.
Doubts? You call these dogs?
Okay. I didn't want to share the insurance. I admit it. I'm a greedy, selfish witch. But that was before I fell for you. I've changed. I want to share. I didn't want to make your tongue black. I would fix it if I could, but I can't control these things. Oh. Curses never keep. They can fade away.
As long as I avoid water and...
It would help. Oh. What romances don't have their ups and downs? I love you.
Damn.
You putz. You goddamn worthless hunk of romantic putz!
Two hippo. Three hippo. Four. Yeah.
Dead? Dead. Dead? Yeah.
What now?
We go after her. We got to. Alex here's still carrying a torch.
Better a torch than a bathtub.
Hey, numbnuts. I'm not the one to let her go. I would have snuffed the bitch.
Of course you would. You're a despicable human being.
Look what I got for you. I'm gonna make you eat this. Yum, yum, yum.
You stinking corpse. I want to kill you properly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on!
Ow! Come on, now, break it up, break it up. Oh! Hey, no, wait,
Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, now Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it turns to light on a moonlit night. Every gal in Constantinople lives in Istanbul, now Constantinople. So if you've a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. So take me back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul. Istanbul. Istanbul, even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul. Now Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul.